Hi, my name is Ani and I'm a teacher at Scrambled Eggs. So I came to Italy after university just because there was a teaching job open and just because it was something that, was like a mini 3-month experience. But actually, I really learned to love it so much and I decided that's what I wanted to do. I pretty much, I don't know that there's something I don't like about teaching. If I had to say one thing, I would say there is just, sometimes with a student, there's just that one moment, when a student gives you a presentation where they use like the words perfectly, where they're super confident, where you see them and you see that they're in the moment, that they're loving it, that they're speaking English, that they're using everything they've learned very confidently. That's probably my favorite moment. My hometown is Chicago. The longer I'm in Italy, the more I love Chicago, just because I think distance makes the heart grow fonder. And I guess if I had to describe Chicago to someone who's never been there, I would say it's like a slightly smaller New York, and it's a little bit cleaner than New York. My favorite food is, hands down, the Chicago deep dish pizza. And I've described this to many people who haven't had it. I wish I could show you a picture. When you see it, maybe it's a little off-putting if you're Italian, but it's just delicious. There's this amazing thick crust on the sides, and then in the middle it's just filled with cheese and a lot of red sauce. It's delicious. This is actually a very easy question for me. My favorite song is Heaven is a Place on Earth by Belinda Carlisle. And the reason this is my favorite song is because it's just kind of been like a song that I've heard my entire life. And for some reason, every time I hear it, I'm just extremely happy. This song was my ringtone for years and years and years. And you would think I would be very tired of it after hearing it a million times, but I never got tired of that song. And that's probably the only song I can say that for. When I was younger, I wanted to be everything. I wanted to be like a dog walker, I wanted to be a hairdresser, I wanted to be the president, I wanted to be a pilot, everything. But I guess I eventually found teaching as the thing that I wanted to be. So I come from a family where crying in front of people is considered something very embarrassing. And luckily, it's only happened to me like a handful of times. I can actually count exactly every time that it happened because I was so embarrassed. But there have been a couple moments when a student told me something, or a student did something amazing in front of me where I teared up, and I consider those definitely my embarrassing moments. I use a lot of adverbs when I talk, like actually, essentially, fundamentally, because I really like them. I think that, for example, if I say, I don't know, of these flags, the American flag is my favorite. Or if I say, of these flags, Essentially, the American flag is my favorite. I just feel like maybe it's more impactful. It makes you remember it more.